Damn it. I hope that didn't cost us. I don't know why I lost internet. I mean, I didn't lose clearly PSN. That must have just been YouTube being an ass. Woo! Got her. Only purples for me. I did get a 1 gold. Hopefully, watch it be a fire reactor. Oh, it's a frozen reactor. That makes sense. I'll go for this one. I don't really know what amorphous material I really need, so I'll just shape this. Ooh, I got a machine gun, the Nano Turbo blueprint. Nice. Woo! Alright, wow. Yeah, I missed it as well. Alright, chat, we're gonna have to restart. Strange. It happened as soon as that person joined in chat. That was weird. I restarted it, so there's going to be a short version that's happening right now. We'll go back to Albion in just a second, guys. Hold on. For everyone who's joined up on the second part of this, essentially. I'll be able to tell the difference, because this one will be much shorter. Oh, I didn't see you had that up. Alright, nice. Back to base. Wow, that was something. I still think I could have done that with technically my Lady of Toxic, but God, that was annoying. It was more just, we just needed everyone to commit fully to the fight. It felt like the other two players every time were just not shooting the right places, or they were way too underleveled to be doing that mission and must have been fed up to this point. Like they would probably had help someone carrying them. It's like, Jesus Christ. I gotta talk to the guide.
Death to the dead bride. I knew you could do it. You seem to have something on your mind, Descendant. Is it about Alpha? I know he doesn't trust me. For my part, I would like to share all the data I have with him, but it's a mystery even to me as to why neither Jeremy nor Alpha can connect with me. I was never granted permissions to configure such things. But one thing I can tell you for certain. I am a code designed to protect Ingress. Descendant, so far I have provided the technology to not only search for Ironhearts, but also to track Colossi. It would be wonderful if you could find the third Ironheart with these technologies.
No, it didn't crash. The YouTube crashed. Oh, nice. We could trade. I don't know if you got it. I got the gold reactor that's meant for you. Yeah, that's good.
It appears to be highly reliable.
Luna, I said turn that music down.
Oh, there's Luna. We're gonna meet Luna.
Excuse me. This music is designed.
This is the new character coming next.
Your mind. It only sounds loud and annoying to you because you don't have the soul of an artist.
Huh? Must be music oriented. Oh, is she gonna be this game's version of what's that frame's name that's music in Warframe?
I'm an artist. I feel, enjoy,
And perform music. Yep. She's gonna be like, what's his name from Warframe? It's gonna be sound based.
I've got something you need to know.
We get to meet her, listen to conversation, okay? No, we get to talk to Luna? Talk to Luna and Albion. Where is she? What she look like? We get to see what she looks like. Oh, yep. She's a beat girl. Yep. This is literally... Yeah, this girl's definitely the music girl. Also, way more skibby than even... Bunny lost to this? Just saying. She's in gold and black, too. She's got like a Amanda Ripley kind of hairstyle. It is kind of, it's ironic because that hair is actually kind of spiky like a certain wolf. I'm not going to talk about that. It is unknown whether her arcane abilities were awoken by her passion for music or whether her passion for music was what ignited her arcane abilities. So she's definitely sound. She's going to be our first sound descendant. Just like what's it, the frame from Warframe that's based on music. But what is certain is that she is unparalleled when it comes to music and dancing inside the red sphere.
So many melodies flowing through my head.
But yeah,
every
YouTube
single
crashed
day.
apparently. I don't know what happened.
But it feels
Game didn't crash.
so
PSN was fine.
amazing.
My internet's still fine, so
I could
must have been
feel
YouTube.
with my entire being that there was a final piece.
Maybe they have a limit they've put on streaming now, which that would be shitty if that's the case, unless you're like monetized or something.
It was driving me crazy.
It seemed like it happened at the 7-hour mark,
Without telling
but
Alpha,
I'm pretty sure I've done 10-hour streams, so I don't know.
I went toward where I felt the puzzle piece was, and eventually I arrived at the Agna Desert. That's when I heard a very loud melody. It reminded me of the one I heard on the day I met the guide. When I approached it to listen closer, I saw a red sphere. As soon as I saw the sphere, the melody was complete.
If that music frame discovered all 3 songs of Rush E, a planet is dying, right?
But then, you know what happened? I ran into this big clunker here, saying that he'd
Kyle. Kyle will probably, we can already get Kyle, right? Or is he probably going to get added at some point too?
Must be there. But then this tin brain started going on about smashing the red sphere open and taking the Ironheart out by himself.
I never said that I would smash it. I only wanted to have a look at
Oh
it.
yeah, Kyle's the guy with the one eye. The guy's got that thing over his eye. Yeah, we can play him already. He's one of the other tanks.
On his orders. That's why Alpha is looking for you.
Why are you so amazed by what this mad woman is saying? Don't just stand there. Get moving.
Who are you calling a mad woman? And you! Don't nod your head in agreement like that. Just get going and go see Alpha. Now.
The success of this operation will lead us to victory.
The last
I'm
chance.
sure that Kyle and Luna told you what they saw, so I'll cut to the chase. Both of them believe that the red sphere in the Agna Desert very likely contains the Ironheart. This is a golden opportunity for us. There's no guarantee that the Ironheart is actually inside the sphere, but it's the best shot we've had so far, and the Magisters agree. I've mobilized a team to investigate the red sphere. That includes you. The excavation team will also be joining you, as they were working in the Agna Desert until recently. I hope this operation secures us an Ironheart. The incident with Jeremy included, we always watch the Ironheart slip through our fingers right before our eyes. If we can't defeat Karel, even with our strategic asset, the Guide, at our disposal, the future of humanity is grim. Good luck.
See, Alpha's accepting Guide now. He's starting to realize I made a mistake. Talk to Reyna. That's that ship girl. Is the one over here by the ship, yeah.
Now, where was the next excavation region?
Excavation Chief
Well,
Reyna.
it's finally time for a proper introduction. My name is Reyna, and I head up the world's
Reyna? I
best
thought you said they're adding
excavation
Luna.
team. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, Luna. Oh, you just now talked to her. Yeah, that's her.
This place is
I'm already
right
past that.
out
I'm
for
talking
us
to
and
Reyna, the
excavation
excavation chief. You're gonna get the Agna Desert. We're going after something called the Red Sphere that may have an Ironheart in it.
and the red sphere. We've never seen it before, and there are no records of it either. That's why
I need the desert to get part of Blair, but Blair is also Witch Gulch, White Gulch or whatever. So I won't have Blair for a while, sadly. Even though he's gonna be my better fire element, especially damage-wise.
To talk to you, to let you know that I am fully invested in this operation, and I look forward to working with you. See you in the desert.
Activate new field on the map. There it is. Agna Desert is open now for us. So next, the only ones left are White Knight Gulch. This is part of Blair as well. This is part of Blair. And I think this might somewhat have Blair in it. I'm not sure if Hagios is needed either. But I got a new emote. Bring it. Praising. Lethal. Ooh, dealt 1. Is that billion? It looks like a billion damage overall. Almost done with status afflicted. Spreader. Lethal. Single strike. Peculiar. Sniper. Marksman. Shrewd. Mania. I bet you to get Guardian, you must have to absorb damage, I bet. I bet you the award for getting the Guardian title is absorb 1,000,000,000 damage or something. Which only Ajax and one of them could easily achieve fast enough. Agna Desert, oh yeah. What did Farseer say? I wonder, would it be possible for a piano to even play all three without exploding? Probably not. Or at least not normal pianos. You require a digital and very souped up piano. Because the way the octaves work, it would blow out its speakers and maybe destroy its internal electronics. So you would need quite a beefy setup for it to even be possible to even play something even close to something like that. That's probably something only like machines in like a lab that use sound waves can do and stuff like that, I assume. Alright. I am going to leave it there though, Chad. I think this is where we're going to call it for now. I'm going to... Let me check my stuff here. I gotta check these new weapons we got. Yes, I got a better toxic shotgun. So friend favored that. That's just a normal shotgun. Get rid of that. That's normal. Get rid of that. That's a gold on it. Oh. Get rid of that for now. Oh, no. I need one of these to upgrade this up some more. That's actually the highest I've gotten so far, these 44s. Okay. That one guy built a piano that played Rush E1. And it was smoking just from that one. That's like I said, it's the sound waves. Sound waves can damage things if they get intense enough. They can almost have a physical feel to them, and a physical like dampening almost. So that makes sense. It basically fried the electronics. So I'm gonna try to absorb. So we can go back to Toxic U into that. Let me check my generators. I am gonna save this ice generator for an ice character somewhere down the line. But rest is probably going to get trashed. Although I say that, there's a 44 toxic in here with a hand cannon! Yes! Now that's going to be better than hers. That's going to be better than hers. Yes. Good. 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 Good, good. Oh, that's a 44. All right. Yeah, not that I'm going to do that fight over and over again. What does she give as a set? Oh, that's what Tam King needs. Yeah, you need her set because it makes her skill power ridiculous at some point. Your crit rate goes up and your skill cost gets cheaper if you have all four. That's not bad. Is that better than what I have stat wise though? Let's see. I don't care about the set. Max MP, max shield. Yeah, it's fine. What about you in comparison? Max shield. That's defense. We can't do that. Okay, so trash that. Oh, before I do that, hold on. I don't have a way of favoriting that. Oh, that's how you do that. Okay, can I unequip it? I can, so I can just boop. Boom. Okay. Okay, so now I want to go over to crafting. I want to upgrade my toxic primary, so when we switch, because I'm about to switch back to my main. I need to keep an eye out for a fire generator for homeboy here, though. While I'm playing as her, I need to remind myself you need to pick up a new fire reactor while you're out there
If there's something
for
you need,
Lepic, so his skills will stay up to snuff when I come back to him when I need him. So research request. We don't need that right now, I don't think. Yeah, there's the one. Recommended Fallen Hope. Poison. So where are these all? I still need White Knight Gulch to get it. Shit. So I can't do that yet. What about that submachine gun one? Python? Requires mastery rank 10, but is it poison? Toxic, yeah. Where are these parts at? Echo Swamp. White Knight Gulch. Damn it. White Knight Gulch and Agna seem to be the main maps for everything. So once we have both of those, I think that's also when the main part of this game lets you fully become a freight train. Because that's when you'll have most of the maps that seem to be where all the resources for a lot of this comes from. So I still can't do any new weapons. I will do some enhancement materials while I'm in here. Always have more of these, chat. Always have more. Let's also do some precision phase exchangers. And let's produce 2 more fine adjustments as well. Okay. Although that all being said, we are definitely going back to Warframe at some point coming up in the next couple months. I'll be grinding it in the background with James's help once he wants to get back on there. But right now, I have to wait till I can delete something, which is probably going to end up being Zoneless Zen Zero, which is a cool anime game after we show it off this week, which I will be showing off this coming week and get it out of the. Go ahead and get it showed off. Give it its love that it deserves. It's a pretty fun little gotcha game. Most gotcha games are terrible, but this one's actually pretty fun and pretty awesome. So I'll give it a little bit of love, give it a stream this week, and then I'm gonna delete it and then see if I can make enough space for the big frame game itself. So just so I can get certain things caught up and get caught up story wise. So you weapon level transmission. Yeah, it's almost 20,000 now. Nice. And then the other one, it needs to have that same thing as you. Okay. Let's switch back. So we're keeping that to put on her now. Store that. Yeah, okay, let me get her back out and re-equip everything. Let's get her cannon. Where'd her cannon go?
Can I get a cannon?
Yes, you can get a cannon.
I'm
That,
gonna make the
like,
almost
like
unruly
legit,
favor.
like that's an actual gun. Like it's called the launchers. That's what those are. The launchers are cannons.
Oh. How much damage do they do? I did the most damage in the game.
Well, relative. Technically, yes and no. The most impact and, or let's say, put it this way.
Don't include fire rate. Let's not make it complicated.
Well, technically, that does
Base.
mean they technically don't do the most damage, but they kill the most groups the fastest.
So it's more of an AoE. Ooh, it's more of an AoE.
Now, you
But what
can't,
if
now, that doesn't mean it don't hurt when it hits something. It's just in a single shot target. Like if you're fighting a boss,
I know its fire rate is
you're
poor.
probably, well, no, you can change that. Technically, you can make a scary launcher. It'll never fire as fast as a machine gun. But if you're going to use it as your primary weapon, you could. The only issue you're going to run into is much like Destiny, the purple ammo is terrible and hard to get. So you're going to need those perks or modules that let you get purple ammo from your other ammo as you pick up your other ammo. So
Yeah.
you can build up ammo, but that takes a while. But yes.
But it does the most damage in base wise.
Yes. Oh yeah, they're definitely the highest hitters base-wise. They're frickin' cannons. If not, it's either that or snipers. They're the only two that does the most.
Yeah, I'm sticking
There's
with
there's also
launchers.
there's also miniguns.
Oh.
They're called machine guns, but those are not machine guns. Those are miniguns. Some of them even look like straight miniguns.
Do they fire like miniguns?
Depends on which version. Some fire slower. Some, just like Destiny, even guns in the same rank do not behave at all the same way.
We've only made one type of minigun, and that goes blur.
Not in this case. There's heavier hitter, slower fire ones, or just like you said, just a barfing of the bullets. And it's like so.
I want a minigun like the GAU 18, GAU 8 minigun on the fucking Warhawk. I want that kind of shit.
I mean, if that's the case, and you want something more barfing bullet style and less slow fire rate, it won't do as much damage overall as far as like per shot, but it's gonna be insane.
When I get a minigun, I'm not thinking maybe I want it slower. The minigun is for going. I have money to spend on anything I want. I want to waste money on bullets.
I mean, that's technically you're thinking of a chain gun. That's different than a minigun. Miniguns do technically have slower firing versions in real life. That you're thinking of a chain gun. You're thinking of what's called a chain gun. Those are the ones who fire unbelievably fast. Like because it's ran on a chain, so it never stops firing.
I don't know. I'll have to see.
But like I said, with the way the miniguns or machine guns work, there's different variants, just like any gun. There's different types of handguns, different types of shotguns, different types of submachine guns, different types of laser guns, different types of... So even if it's from the same class, don't mean they behave the same way. Plus, then you on top of that, there's the perks they have on them and stuff like that. Like, see, like I said, this is Warframe having a baby with Destiny, is what this game is. The guns themselves behave like Destiny with the way the perks and stuff work, but the way the modules and combat and stats work, that's fucking Warframe straight through. Because the modules are more important than your level. Like the big gun, the minigun got his name from, yeah. And it's like, those are what those are. But yeah, like I said, you'll figure out what you want as you play, just like we did. I have a feeling I know what character you're going to end up playing. And I called it. I knew you were going to get launchers. I knew you'd have a cannon. Technically, cannons are the most reliable in the beginning, too. Once you get one, as far as early game. Later, they take more skill to be good with, but they're still amazing. But yeah. Alright, let me change my character and we'll end the stream, chat. Okay. So, Descendant. James, I need to know your opinion on the Stone Rhino. I don't think he knows what that mech is. I don't think he's ever seen it from Mech Warrior. You understand most of what James knows from Mech Warrior is because of me. So if I don't think I've ever told him. I don't think I ever told him about it.
Stone Rhino, why you not tell me about
this?
It's
a mech that hasn't been in any of the Mech Warrior games yet. Yet.
Why?
But she's one of the most tankiest, unruly son of a bitches there is.
I demand to know why it's not being used.
So you can tell by his opinion, just barely hearing about it, he would use it.
Why is it not being
Yeah,
used?
oh, and it's twice the size of the king crab.
Oh, my
It could
boy.
it could basically punch the king crab on its ass.
Good. That's what I want. We want
but it's
weight.
but it's
And
not in any of the vanilla games yet.
why?
Just they haven't added
Why?
it. They just haven't gotten to that era timeline wise.
Lazy
But here's
bastards.
the thing.
Get to it.
But here's good news for you. Here's good news. It will be most likely possible in the next game because the next.
Don't give me most likely or will. I need to know for
Well,
definite.
well, I can't say that because I don't know how the devs are gonna how far they're gonna go into the timeline.
The fucking
But
know. I'll kick their
but
asses.
but
They
te-
need to have this shit.
but technically, MechWarrior 5 Clans, the new one, is going into the Clan War era or starting it. So technically, we're gonna start to see these scary ass things. And it's like
And I'm gonna steal one.
we're gonna start to see like the Mad Cats and the things I've always wanted. And it's like I'm so excited. The Timber Wolf, all kinds of things, or whatever, the Dire Wolf, not Timber Wolf, whatever it's called. There's gonna be all kinds of nasty things coming out. And it's like there's gonna be some good ones. I just don't know how far they're gonna go with it though, that's the thing. Not sure there as far as that's concerned. I'm actually gonna trash this chat. This right here, this fire thing. Because this doesn't do me any good without the thunder cage. So I'm actually gonna trash this burning mechanics reactor and try to go get a different one. There's no point in keeping it; it's too low level for Lepic now. We'll get him a better one, I promise, Lepic. And I need a hand cannon, right? Okay, yes, I need my hand cannon. So I need to equip my hand cannon back. Change this shotgun for that shotgun because it's toxic. Although I had her with a cannon, but I kind of want her to run shotgun. I kind of want Lepic to have the cannon, since I can use it kind of like a firebomb in a way. So that's a launcher with toxic. That's what we had. I'll put it in storage. You're gonna get trashed. You're my sniper alternative. You're my fire. You need to be stored. So let's store some stuff real quick. Let's store my fire attack stuff. Oh wait, I didn't equip. Hold on. I didn't equip my primary. There we go. So it should be toxic, chill, till that gets changed. Toxic. Yep. Or I find a better hand cannon. One or the other. So that's good. Everything's all 44 except you. Maybe I should upgrade you to 44 when I get off camera. Okay. Wow, look at all the consumables. I have so much stuff now. It is starting to get to that point. The only difference between young me and older me now, Warframe me had this much resources because he didn't know what to do with them. So this time I'm spending them, so they're not as exuberant as they were for me back in the day in Warframe when I didn't know what I was doing. So now we want to store all my fire weapons for now. So store you. Store you. I'll keep you. Store you. Keep you. Keep you. Keep you. Good. Okay. Let's go grab these and upgrade my hand cannon. Once I get the time off camera. another set. Pretty sure I don't have a gun high enough. I mean, that takes it to 35, but I want to take it to 40 something, not 35. So, we're going to trash it. Okay. Alright. Everything should be good now to start to wrap it up. Alright. Alright, chat. I think we're going to wrap it up here. We've done good deeds today. Good job. Someone just fell into the void. We did good jobs today, and we made it quite far. We even finally killed the dead bride, as difficult as that was. I think more of that was just the other two players, besides me and Tam King, were not pulling their weight when they were in there. Like, they just didn't have enough flat damage, even if they weren't the right element, to even contribute. So, once we got that, I think that Ajax, that last final Ajax that didn't quit that we had, finally was the nail in the coffin, because he doesn't have an element, so all his damage is going to be easy. So I think he was the one adding to the extra me and Tam King we're putting on there. Bunny wasn't really helping much at all. So I think it ended up kind of being up to that. And I do think, like I said, flat damage is the king. You can min-max to your element when you have the availability, but it's not required. But I do need to start working on our modules now. We're now at that point that proficiency in modules are far more important to me than anything now. But now I'm at that time, I can infinitely grind this on the levels I've already unlocked. Because now that I have Agna Desert, I might go ahead and do that part. Unless y'all want to see the story. I don't know. That's up to y'all. Ardna, what's up, Farseer? Also, big vote right now. Do you want to see the rest of the story for First Descendant streamed regularly still, once I'm able? Or do you want me to just skip the story and focus on the gameplay? So take your vote down to whatever you prefer to see, because that will determine how much of the Agna Desert I do, if I do any of it. Because I might just open up the first area just to get level 44 stuff, guaranteed. Aren't the Smoked Jaguars the main clan we're playing as? I think it is, actually, yes. Stone Rhino was in the early parts of the invasion. So Stone Rhino should be one of the first ones added, if it does get added then. Yeah, we are. I think we are playing the Smoke Jaguars, yeah. As far as a mercenary outfit is concerned in that game. Or clan outfit, I should say. At this point. Mercenaries became mostly just small clans, to be fair, at some point when that started. So. But. Well, alright, Chad. I think we do need to wrap it up here. I've got to get some food started. It's already 8:30, so I'm probably about to get yelled at. So, but big shout out to Tam King for joining in tonight, helping contribute to the team and helping us beat the Queen of Ice, the dead Queen herself. Because the Stone Rhino was mainly seen in. Oh, so we might have one standardly. That'll make James happy. That's true. The Smoke Jaguars did have a Stone Rhino. So that means they might start with one in the game. Or it'll get destroyed and you have to get one back. It might be like that situation like your dad's Atlas gets blown all to hell in the mercenary beginning. But the Atlas is like one of the apex things you got to get back for your squad to be successful. It might end up playing one of those kind of situations, like the Stone Rhino gets fucking obliterated in the beginning, and then you got to get another one later. They did have a lot of them, but it also depends on how early we're talking. Is this the very beginning of when the Smoke Jaguars became famous, or is this late in their terms? Well, I guess we'll see. I'm excited either way. Clans is going to be a great game. But also, big shout out to the Mad Lad himself for joining in chat as well, chilling out in the background. And major shout out to Crispy Bacon also watching on stream. Whenever you get one of your days off again, like I said, Crispy, just hit me up during the day when I'm on. Or not too late. Usually if you see me on past 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm most likely just watching Netflix, or not Netflix, or YouTube, and just chilling out and half asleep or asleep already and the PS5 still on. Because I have an alarm that wakes me up to turn the PS5 off just in case I fall asleep too soon. Because I don't like to leave my PS5 in sleep mode. I just don't. I don't trust it anymore. So I like to let it fully shut down and get rest. Invasion. So it's probably after they improve the Stone Rhino design. That's true. So maybe, yeah. So it might be pretty nasty. We'll see how they play it. Plot armor is still plot armor, though. The Stone Rhino can be as badass as it can be, but if they decide to play out one of those scenarios, they probably still would. So, but I hope y'all enjoyed, and thank you so much for joining in for some more First Descendant. I love this game. This game's pretty fun. It's got me back into my Warframe kind of side of myself again, which, like I said, big shout out to Warframe directly, because that is, as a certain DLC gets a little closer, going to slowly start rearing its head again. And so I must catch up to where I left off, because as per usual, just like Resident Evil, people can't stop making me right in my theories. So I need to go fix that, because turns out I was right the whole goddamn time. And so, oh man, like I said, it's hilarious. But we're gonna be getting back into that with James's help, the master himself. So big shout out to the Mad Lad. But by our not Stone
Can I
Rhino
judge you something?
might not appear until late game. Well, if we're playing as the Smoke Jaguar, you could argue we might get one for free just because of how hard that game might be. Because we're going to be fighting things way scarier than anyone has so far even experienced, unless you play Mech Warrior Online. And even then, some of those are not even in there. And so, this is going to be the first of many of terrible experiences. People are going to get absolutely hammered. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you so much for coming in tonight, everyone. And I wish you all the best. And I will see you all tomorrow for, wait, either Stellaris or James has a day off. Actually, when is your next day off? Besides now, obviously.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
So sometime this weekend, so either Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, we're going to finish our battle that James's Federation has thrown him into. And then we'll start a new playthrough after that, depending on what happens. Because if, like I said, now that James is here to hear this, I'm not going to attack them. I'll admit that. Strategy-wise, out loud, I'm not going to attack them because that wouldn't be fair at this point. But I am going to defend myself, so if the Federation fleets do enter my territory, I am erasing them. And so this still could hurt James inadvertently because his AI is being an idiot. But we talked about this before. Wayland could kill him after this if they suffer too many casualties, fleet-wise, against me. Hell, maybe they win. Maybe they beat me. But I highly doubt it.
Nah, I don't doubt it. I saw what you were packing. I'm like, yeah, that's about right.
So it's like, so we'll finish that off either Saturday or Sunday, most likely, and then after that, whatever days those aren't going, we'll keep doing some First Descendant and get a little bit further. I want to at least get past where the game's kind of got this point where I think the Agna Desert locks. As soon as we finish with the Agna Desert and whatever terrible Titan, although according to all what we heard, apparently the Dead Bride is probably just some oddity because they may have made her armor too high. And it's like, because I do admit her health bar was not that impressive. We killed her in almost only 2 minutes, health bar wise. It took us about 2-3 minutes at best. Whereas the armor took us 7 minutes to get down. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you only have 10 minutes to beat a creature, that's quite shitty. So I do think the armor was scaled too high a little bit with her, maybe in coding. Maybe they made her a little too beefy. Especially if people are saying the one after that's a pushover almost. So, guess we'll find out. But, alright everyone, thank you so much. Let's see, but we are fighting dropships, so yeah. Oh god, we're gonna have to fight the I forgot about that. because dropships were used in direct combat during that time. Ah, crap. That's going to be painful. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. And peace and love to you all, as always. As Tam King lights a blue fire with his hand, it's basically ice fire. Not literally, it looks like that with everybody. But with her, it makes the most sense because of the color. But I hope you all enjoyed. And thank you so much to everyone always out there watching. And if you didn't get to catch the live stream, I hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, we will see you all in the next one for tomorrow. Peace and love, everyone!